Opening up the final game of the 2014 regular season, Tinoco taking a 6-yard run of the football and boots it up very short inside the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs will dive for it and maybe recover the ball at the 32. Remember, last week they gave up an onside kick. Today they start off the game recovering an onside kick and have great field position at the Portal 32 as they try to score back-to-back first-quarter touchdowns for the first time since the 2012 season. Sales player of the game last week, starting at quarterback as a freshman, replacing the injured Jordan Usher. And he's got Bronza Jones behind him, deep as a fullback, about 8 yards off the line of scrimmage. DJ Matthews set up as a wing to the right of the formation. Now going in motion, a little bit to the left of Dalton. Now moving back to the right a little as Porter has loaded up the box, and McBride will keep the football, pitch it to the outside to Sanders, running down the sideline, and he scoots very close to the first down marker and out. We'll see where they spot him, maybe a little bit short. A gain of maybe 9 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Bulldogs. Driving to the south end zone with absolutely no wind. Motion to the right of the formation, and Bronza Jones is faked to, and Dalton McBride runs the football inside the 20 for a Bulldog first down, and he's hit very hard by the best player on the Portal team, Trent Thomas, down at about the 19. Good fake to Bronza, and maybe some of the Panthers on the D-line bought it, and Dalton was able to pull the ball out and run to the right and pick up a Dawg first down, brought to you by All Clean. As Sanders and Matthews change positions as wingbacks, and Sanders goes in motion to the wide side of the field, and McBride will drop back and try to throw it across the middle, and the ball is intercepted near the goal line. Had a man 2 yards behind number 9, McNeil, who intercepted the ball, and the Bulldogs had a golden opportunity after recovering the onside kick to score points, but instead an interception, and Portal has the football. And what is a crossover game, but you got the AAA Bulldogs taking on the single-A Panthers. And the Panthers still have a chance, an outside shot of making the playoffs if they beat the Bulldogs and get a lot of help because of the power ratings. Inside handoff to the fullback, and that's Huff running up to the 25. And he's tackled by Jake Davis, who had a real solid game last week offensively and defensively. You heard him on our Bulldog pregame show. And we have an injured player for Portal. There was contact. Jake Davis is shaken up a little, but the injured player is a fullback, Huff. Jake talked about his big hit last week against Tatnall. He makes another one in this game, and Huff is down on the ground. So we have time out of the field, 10:28 to play in the opening quarter. No score from Portal. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101 home numbers, the Pierce home numbers. Handoff up the middle, and the Bulldogs will hit Ryan White at around the 27-yard line and bring him down there. Darius Scott in on the tackle, a senior Bulldog who wants to play at the next level. And, of course, his brother CJ has been playing at the next level. First at Shorter, where he was an outstanding running back, and now at Georgia State, where he was injured this year, not able to play. Savannah Christian, always a physical team. And the quarterback hands it off inside of the fullback, and the Bulldogs eat up the play and maybe knock the ball free. Maybe loose at the 35, and the Dogs are pointing. Jake Davis the first to point. Jamar Smith is pointing as well. The official has not. And now they unpile. Who has the football? The Toombs County Bulldogs have recovered the ball at the Portal 35. Javon Edwards is in the offensive package. Of course, he scored on a long touchdown run in the pit against Brantley County. He goes in motion to the left of the formation. They're going to sweep it off down the left side, trying to score again. Javon runs for 10 and more. Now he scoots out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Driving to the south end zone as Matthews is moving. And now Tyrese Kent goes in motion to the left of the formation. McBride keeps the football, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage by 4 Panthers. Looked like Billy Drummer was the first one there. He's a linebacker, wears number 44. McBride remains in the shotgun formation. Kent in motion to the short side of the field. They're going to reverse it, and there's a big stick made behind the line of scrimmage. Tried a little reverse play on the inside, and Bronza Jones was tackled quickly, and it's 4th down, and he lost a little. So the Bulldogs are back to 4th and 10. They've had now 2 opportunities to score after getting great field position. Jamar Smith, the senior, checks into the ball game. Motion to the right of the formation, and the pitch to Jamar, and he's going to try to throw it into the end zone again to Baker, but offline, and there's a dive in the end zone by McNeil trying to pick off another pass, but this one I believe is just incomplete, which would be the thing to do in this situation. Although the field position would be similar, you will start about the 21. And so the Bulldogs once again denied points in the opening quarter despite the great field position, and the game remains scoreless with 7 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Street is under center, puts a man in motion, hands it off to the full, and the Bulldogs will hit him immediately. Ryan White trying to dance off to the left, is tackled at around the 19. And it looked like perhaps Alex Ashley making that tackle. So Alex, a hot defensive player early in this game on a chilly night on what is 2nd and 9. Going to pitch it to the short side of the field. The ball is bobbled, and the Bulldogs will make the hit across the 20 up near the 23-yard line. Jamar Smith, Alex Ashley coming over. The ball carrier was Malik Williams. The Bulldogs can't alternate quarterbacks. They're down to one. Jamar Smith is the backup quarterback. He was taking snaps this week at QB. Budget bobbles the ball, and now he's running. Goes to the 25, goes to the 30, makes a nice move, and he's hit. The ball comes out near the 35-yard line. Had the Bulldogs recovered a second fumble tonight. Nobody's pointing in white. Jamar Smith diving for the ball on his stomach, probably fighting for it, not able to get it. The Panthers have recovered and have a first down on the run. Where Mendez, he played some last week, but he's not out there. Going to ride it off to the full, and the quarterback will keep the football, pulls it out, and Jake Davis makes another hit up near the 37 or 38-yard line. Jake had to come a long way. Remember, he's playing safety, so he makes that tackle 2 yards off the line of scrimmage to make it 2nd and 8, but able to score. Going to pitch it off to the right of the formation, and running the football is Holloway, and the Bulldogs will string him out and make the tackle at around the 33. And that'll be a loss on the play. Back to back without an off week. Busted player, no. Holloway got the ball, and he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage back at the 29. The Bulldogs just blew up the line of scrimmage and made the tackle easily. Irvin Mincy is in on defense. He was involved along with Darius Scott. Snap a little high, the punt up in the air. It's a spiral. Jamar takes a fair catch. It bobbles the football at the 42. And it is recovered by the Portal Panthers. They have a four-man front now to bring the linebackers in, maybe on a blitz. And a quarterback, Street, will pitch it off to the left side. Running the football is Williams down the sideline. The Bulldogs will bump him out. He's down at the 38-yard line. Cover him. And Street is going to run it off to the right and try to pitch it, and he does. Running the football is White, and he's tackled at the 46 as the Bulldogs handle that play well. Cole Dowd getting out there to the perimeter, as did Darius Scott and Jaquan Boyd, a freshman. Now it's 4th down, and the Panthers keep losing yardage on a lateral that went out of bounds, on a penalty, and the Bulldogs blowing up that play. Well, both teams are trying to taste victory. Neither has done so since September, and both teams struggling on offense right now. Bulldogs are losing a bunch to make it 2nd and 24. 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Snap to McBride. He keeps the football, and he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Gobbled up quickly on the final play of the opening quarter. Tackled by Craig Ware, who starts on the defensive line as an end. That does it for the opening quarter. No score between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Portal Panthers at a crossover, AAA against Single A. You're listening to the Dogs on Y101. 3rd and 24 for the Bulldogs. Jamar is in the game as a fullback. Motion to the left of the formation from Tyrese Kent, running hard. They try this play again where they reverse it to the wingback, and he runs it up to the 40 to the 41-yard line. The first time they ran it, they only got a couple. This time a better gain of maybe 7 on the run by Bronza Jones. He ran it last time. And the pitch goes to the left side of the formation, and over comes Jake Davis again with another solid hit. Jake is bringing it today. What happens to Jake next week when there's no contact? He's in the pool swimming. Maybe you ought to try water polo. He's really turned into a physical football player this year for a guy who really had never played football. Had played a little in middle school, never played varsity football, joined the team during the summer. I remember the first time I saw him was over at Vidalia in 7-on-7 against the Indians in Calvary. And the coaches liked his potential. And now he's become a real hard-hitting safety. 3rd down and 12 on a 2-yard loss. Quarterback back in the gun. The Bulldogs rush him. Darius Scott almost got him. He throws it across the middle of the field. Thomas is open, and he dropped the football at the Bulldog 45 with a chance to maybe score. Now, Jake Davis may have run him down because Jake is the fastest Bulldog baseball player and one of the fastest on the football team, too. In fact, ran the best 40 time at one of the combines this summer, a 4.7. He's going to settle off to the left. Sanders goes in motion, and the handoff goes to Jamar, and he runs it down inside the 35, and he dives to the 33-yard line. Looks like he may have gotten 10. Let's see where the spot is. Motion from Sanders to the right of the formation, takes the ball in the sweep, makes an evasive move, runs inside the 30, and he's tackled at around the 29. McBride will sweep it off to the left of the formation to Edwards. The ball is knocked free, and the Portal Panthers are going to pick it up and start running. To the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Jamar Smith trying to find an avenue to get to the Panther, who runs into the end zone for a touchdown. That is Chase Kirkland. Jamar was being blocked off the play, and he was trying to make a touchdown-saving tackle, but it didn't happen for the Bulldogs. And the Portal Panthers take a 6-0 lead, recovering a fumble. A wing to the right and 2 receivers in the formation. And they're going to hand it off to the fullback in White. Not able to go anywhere. Their starting fullback, Darius Huff, injured early in the game. Had to come out, has not returned. And White has been his replacement. And he gains a yard to make it 3rd and 9. Motion to the right of the formation. Streak keeps the football, and Darius Scott grabs him, brings him down with a lot of help. And they bring him down for a loss at the 43. Darius busting in there. The Bulldogs have the size advantage in this game. Just looking at some of the Portal players, both on the roster where I have their size and just eyeballing them. The Bulldogs are the bigger team, and you would think more physical. But now he's taking the snap from Jake Sykes. Got his gloves on, fakes it, now runs the football, breaks a tackle, goes to the 29, and he's tackled from behind by his fellow quarterback, Evan Street. 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs from their 29-yard line. Matthews setting up, now right in front of Jamar, off to his left a little. He's going to be in there to block. Jamar runs the football, spins, breaks a tackle, fighting forward up to the 40-yard line, dragging Panthers to the midfield stripe and past the midfield stripe for a big Bulldog 1st down. 1st down's brought to you by All Clean. Jamar Smith back in at quarterback. Alex Ashley split to the left. Tyrese Kent is a flanker that way. And Jaden Sistrunk is the fullback. Now Kent will go in motion right in front of Jamar and move off to the short side of the field. Jamar taking the snap. He's just going to run the football up the middle. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to dive for a 1st down and a big gain down to the 28-yard line. Doing what he does best, run the football and run it hard. 1st down brought to you by All Clean. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Matthews the wing to the left. Jamar's going to run it again. This time he's hit. Now he tries to make a pitch, and it's a bad one. But luckily for the Dogs, Tyrese Kent dives back to the 40-yard line to pick up the ball. And with 31 seconds remaining, Portal leading 7-0. We'll probably just run out the clock here and take the lead into halftime. We got 2 teams that have not won a game since September. The Bulldogs last won a game on September the 12th. And Portal the week before on September the 5th, and here it is November the 7th. So for Portal, it's been 2 months, and for the Bulldogs, it's been almost 2 months. That's a lot of practicing without tasting a victory. And this, of course, is week number 10. Quarterback under center. Let's see if Portal keeps it simple right here. Right it off to the fullback, and the ball is free around the 20-yard line. Who got it? If the Dogs get it, they got a chance to score. Yes, they have recovered a fumble. The Toombs County Bulldogs had the football probably at around the 20-yard line with 26.6 seconds remaining. The official will put it just outside the 20. Taking not too many snaps on Wednesday when I went to practice. He's rolling off to the right. He's going to run the ball on what basically is a sweep, runs it inside the 15, runs down to the 10. Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did, with 17.9 seconds. Now the official is stopping the clock. All right, Bulldogs with 17.9 seconds remaining. I mean, an easy play call here is to snap the ball to Jamar, and let's see if he can work his magic and make this a 7-6 game on the touchdown. First and goal from the 4. Jamar is going to run off to the left and throw the football into the end zone, high and into the back corner and incomplete near the pylon. That will leave 12.3 seconds remaining in the opening half. Jones is behind Jamar. Jamar takes the snap. He's going to run the football right up the middle. And he is tackled inside the 5. And, of course, the clock is running at 6, 5, 4. The Bulldogs will come to the line of scrimmage with 2 and 1 and not get off a play and not score a touchdown to end the opening half. They had 2 chances to score in the first quarter, starting drives at the Portal 30. They started this drive at the Portal 20, but they run out of time, and they will head into the locker room trailing 7-0. In this crossover game against Single A Portal in Portal. Well, coming up next, our halftime show right here on Y101. Absolutely no win. Ball kicked right to Ashley. Runs it from the 23 up the center of the field to the 40, and he's hit right around the 44-yard line. So the Bulldogs once again will have good field position. Field position not a problem on the cold night. And the quarterback is under center, and that is Dalton McBride back into the game, giving the ball to Jamar. Runs for 10, 14, and he's down at the 41-yard line. A real quick hitter by Jamar, showing some speed bursting through the line of scrimmage. Good block on the right side of the Bulldog offensive line. Going with a full house backfield now. This is something new this season, but not in the past. And running the football hard, of course, is Jamar Smith down to the 32-yard line. An offense used under Shane Williamson. In fact, he's still using that offense at Central Forsyth and having a nice season. And Dalton McBride fumbled a snap, and it is loose at the line of scrimmage with linemen diving for the ball. Dalton had pulled out, and the ball is recovered by Billy Drummer of Portal. So the Dogs have turned it over after they put together a little ball movement on some Jamar Smith runs of 14 and 8. Reed is under center, double wings and a fullback. Bulldogs with 5 on the D line. A man in motion, handoff goes to the fullback. Running the ball up the middle is Craig Ware. Their starting fullback was injured in the game, and Darius Huff has not returned. They tried Ryan White. He was not successful, and on this first carry by Ware, who starts on the defensive line at defensive end, he picks up a couple of yards. So the Bulldogs have done a great job on that fullback run up the middle. And the big guy is in the game, number 75, Job Cabrera Mendez. Weighs over 300 pounds. He'll be anchoring the center of the D-line. Second down and 8 for the Portal Panthers. 10.5 to play, third quarter. Panthers leading 7-0. Quarterback back at the shotgun. Motion to the right of the formation. Run a sweep to Williams. Runs up to the 40, and the Bulldogs will tackle him up near the 41 perhaps. And we'll see if he's short of the first down. Let's see where the mark is. Needs about the 42 or so to get the first down. Got to mark him short to make it third down and 2. Third and 2 for Portal. From the Panther 40, and from the left hash, the snap to the quarterback. Street under pressure, being chased from behind, and the Bulldogs had a chance at him. Baker missed the tackle. He scoots out of bounds, and he picks up the first down. The Dogs had a chance to make the tackle back around the 40-yard line, or maybe even inside that. But instead, a first down for the Panthers. On the scramble by Street. Thomas coming out to the right. Got to really man up on this guy, and that's what Tyrese Kent is going to do, but this guy towers over Tyrese. Bad snap to Street. He's being chased by the Bulldog defensive line. He runs it up to the 45. Jaden Sistrunk grabs him and can't get a hold of him. Now he scoots down across the midfield stripe, and they're going to throw a penalty flag against the Bulldogs for a late hit out of bounds at the Dawg 45. Kind of the Panthers to the line of scrimmage at the Bulldog 28-yard line. Ball's on the left hash, and Street is under center. And the Bulldogs have 4, now 5 on the defensive line. Right it off to the fullback. This time he runs right up the middle, and he's running inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. And Ryan White, who had a tough night tonight, scores a touchdown. It's a 27-yarder. There was contact near the line of scrimmage. but then he bounced off the attempted tackle. And I hear these coaches at practice say constantly, don't hit him, tackle him, bring him to the ground. Don't just try to hit him like they do in the National Football League. And maybe that's what happened on that play. And White, who's been gobbled up near the line of scrimmage, breaks free on a 27-yard run. And now the Panthers lead 13-0, with Aubry trying to point after touchdown, being held by Budget, the backup quarterback, and the kick is up high in the air, and it's good. And the Portal Panthers lead the AAA Toombs County Bulldogs 14-0 as a single-A team at home has scored an offensive touchdown in a real defensive game. 6:46 to play third quarter as we break on your home of the Dogs, Y101. And Jamar Smith is in the game. It's second down and 9.5. And Jamar takes the football, runs right up the middle. He's got space. He's inside the 40. He's zigging. He's zagging inside the 30. Jamar still running, and here's a penalty flag down as he goes down at the Portal 21. The flag is back at the 33, and boy, we got contact up around the 40. We got Bulldogs and Panthers involved. Jamar Smith back into the game behind Dalton. Motion from Edwards to the right. Dalton wants to throw, chunks it up high in the air, and the ball is intercepted. He was trying to hit Dawg, and the pass was over his head and picked off. And the Bulldogs had turned it over again. First and 10 for the Panthers. A quarterback back in the gun, and he pitches it very quickly, and running the football is Fred Holloway up across the 35 to the 40 and out of bounds. Tackled by Jaden Sistrunk up at the 47. Quarterback back in the shotgun. A low snap, picks it up, rolls to the right. The Dogs are chasing. Darius Scott grabs a hold of him and spins him around, and then cleaning up the play and making the tackles Alex Ashley. He'll get the sack. Back at the 22, and Ashley helps the quarterback up. Good sportsmanship as 5 help 5 up. Yeah, right now, Alex is my leading candidate to be the SD Sales Y101 Player of the Game. Double wings of the game. Street back at a quarterback under center. Keeps the football as the horn sounds, and he's fighting for yardage and may pick up 2 to end the third quarter. Panthers led 7-0 at halftime, and Ryan White scored on a 27-yard run up the middle from the fullback position. And with a PAT, the Panthers lead the Bulldogs 14-0 as we head to the fourth quarter and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101. Second down, Street pulls the ball out, and he's gobbled up by Darius Scott and called out a couple of seniors who tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. For a moderate loss, probably about 5 yards, make it third down and about a dozen. Third down and 12. They're going to throw a lateral again. The ball is loose, and Javon Edwards dives for it, but it's picked up by the Panthers back at the 40. Now, Cole Dowd is pointing. Did he see something? Did the ball come out after a hit? I think it did. Yes, it did. The Bulldogs have recovered. Javon Edwards had a chance to scoop up that lateral. I don't know if Alex Ashley got it back, but he was the last Bulldog to get up. The Dogs have it at the Portal 40. They tried that same play earlier in the game, and the ball bounced out of bounds. This time it was bobbled, and Edwards almost scooped it up on the original fumble. Going to line up at left guard. And the handoff goes to Bronza Jones, and he goes to the outside, sheds a tackler, and then runs hard down to the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. He had Jamar Smith blocking out in front on the play. Loading up the box, looking for the run. The Bulldogs have no receivers in the ball game. Dalton McBride fumbled the ball, lost it, picked it up. Now he's running, but he's going to be gang tackled. And there were 6 Panthers, maybe even 7, bringing him down at the 39. So the Bulldogs recover the fumble on the Panthers side and pick up 5 yards on a run by Bronza Jones, and then the drive stalled. And then an offensive touchdown, 27-yard run. And now they're going to pitch it, a little short one. Running to the left side is Williams to the 35, and he's hit hard to the boundary and out by Javon Edwards. Boy, there's been some real contact in this game. Moore off to the left, quarterback back in the gun. He's going to throw it short. Williams makes the catch. Thomas blocking for him. Now he's hit hard, but he's going to pick up the first down. Serious contact on that jarring hit by Rick Sanders. Quarterback under center, puts Williams in motion and pitches to him. Now he cuts it up the center of the field and runs for the first down, and he's tackled going down to the Bulldog 41. Tripped up by DJ Matthews. Bulldogs loading up the box right now. looking for the run. They're going to pitch it back to Williams. He's in trouble. Alex Ashley leads the charge and makes another tackle in this game. Well, they've had a hard time blocking number 5 for the Toombs County Bulldogs. And if things don't change drastically, he's going to be your SD Sales Y101 player of the game, and it's an easy call. Big center comes to the line of scrimmage. His name is David Hall, 6'3", 230 pounds. He'll be snapping to his quarterback back of the shotgun, man in motion. That's high-low taking it, and he's hit hard. He's brought down to the turf quickly on an aggressive tackle, maybe by DJ Matthews. He was over there. So was Jamar, who appears to be limping a little. Budget under center, pitching it to the motion man Williams, hit by Javon Edwards, and tackle from behind. Finishing the play was Darius Scott, the senior. And the Bulldogs will take over with 4:37 to play. And Dalton McBride will hand it off, and there's Trent Thomas with a big hit and a tackle. He sends Javon Edwards to the turf hard. This guy is rangy and a pretty big kid. I don't have a size on him, but he's a senior. Now they're looking at 3rd down and 17. McBride to throw. He does to Bronson Jones. Makes a catch, breaks a tackle, but he's tripped up enough to be brought down before he gets to the 1st down marker. Brought down at the 46-yard line. In this situation with 3:24 to go, you got to go for it. It's going to be 4th down. Not too bad. 4th down and maybe a little more than a yard. 4th down at less than 1. Jamar Smith is in at quarterback, keeping the football. He's hit. He moves off to his left. He breaks one tackle. He breaks another tackle, and he surges ahead for the 1st down, and he won't go down until he goes down inside the 40 to the 39. He made a whole bunch of Panthers who were trying to tackle him pay for maybe some frustration for his senior season. And man, did he run that ball hard. And a receiver off to the far side may be Nathaniel Baker. 3rd and 19 from the left hash. A low snap from Sykes, and there's a throw over the head and intercepted. Intended for Baker and picked off by the Portal Panthers, and they run it inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5 and in for a touchdown. And that is Devon Moore. The Panthers score a 2nd defensive touchdown, a fumble recovery in the opening half, and a pick 6 here toward the end of the game. 1:24 to go, and the Panthers lead the Bulldogs 20-zip. And now set to go. Snap to McBride, feeds it to Jamar, runs it up the middle, gets up to the 28. I'm going to miss Jamar. Been watching him run the football so well since he was a middle school bullpup. Ran the ball hard as a 6th grader, really turned it on as a 7th grader, was dominant as an 8th grader. Made an impact as a freshman, was the SD Sales Player of the Game at Claxton. A year in which the Bulldogs had a tough season, lost their first 8. Had a great sophomore season and junior season. Senior season hasn't been the same. Little short throw caught by Baker. Another senior runs for a Bulldog 1st down, and he's going to be tackled by Budge at the quarterback. Up across the 45 with 37 seconds to play. 6 seconds to go. They're coming to the line of scrimmage with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2, with 1. Snap to McBride. He gets it off. He runs a football, and he's tackled going down quickly, and that's it. The 2014 season is over, and the Toombs County Bulldogs are shut out by the single-A Portal Panthers 20-0 in Portal. And a crossover game, and now both teams will shake hands. It's over. The Panthers winning their first game since September the 5th, ending a 7-game losing streak, and the Toombs County Bulldogs will take a 7-game losing streak into the 2015 season.